I'm only human.
It isn't right before 6 o'clock.
That's for cocktails. Kisses are good anytime.
That's disgusting. Why would you want to kiss her if you don't have to?
Have you ever thought of running away from home?
I'm going to, as soon as I get my portable television set.
Has your cousin Kathy arrived yet?
Her plane's due in an hour. We're leaving for the airport now.
That's a big choice, isn't it? Coming all the way from Scotland to live with you.
What if she doesn't speak English? I can't speak Scotch. You gonna kiss her again?
1.
I'm going.
Well, I've made my mind up, Patty.
You have?
I've narrowed it down to you and Sue Ellen. And I've decided to give you my pin.
Oh, Richard.
Well, duty calls. I've got to tell Mr. Appleby he's becoming a father. I get through at 1. I'll bring my pin by then.
Crazy. I'll see you at 1.
J.R. may be the publisher of the San Francisco Express, but I am still its managing editor. I am fed up with his changing my editorials. What? Yes, I know he only took out 1 word, but the word was don't. No, I don't know when I'm coming back in. For 2 cents I'd get on a plane for Tahiti and never come back.
Things are improving. Last time it was Alaska we didn't go to.
Mom? Dad? We better split or we're going to be late.
I wonder what Kathy will be like. I'm nervous. Isn't that silly?
Of course it is. She'll be wonderful.
Kathy, we'll be over San Francisco in a few minutes. Aren't you getting excited?
I think I'm going to be sick.
That's just nervousness.
This is the first time I've been back home since I was a baby. It seems to get me in the stomach.
Where were you born, Kathy?
In Boston. But I've lived abroad all my life with Father. His business is going to necessitate his traveling extensively. So we thought it would be a canny thing if I lived with his twin brother in San Francisco. He has 2 children.
That sounds like fun.
They're my flesh and blood, but I've never met them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask...
I'll be living with strangers in a strange country.
We're coming in. You better fasten your seatbelt. Look.
That's the Golden Gate Bridge in person. What's that over there?
That's the freeway.
There must be a million motor cars down there. Do you believe this freeway? Wall-to-wall cars.
They're probably on their way back to Scotland by now.
I'm sure Kathy will wait for us at the airport.
Mr. Castle, I finally reached his house. The housekeeper said Mr. Lane left very early this morning for the airport. She was saying something about Scotland. But her television was making so much racket I couldn't hear.
Just exactly what did Mr. Lane say when you talked to him this morning?
He said that for 2 cents he'd get on a jet and never come back. But he was joking.
I'm not laughing. Nobody is indispensable around here except me, Miss Gordon. Lane can be replaced. He has exactly 1 hour.
Yes, Mr. Castle.
Passengers arriving on flight 700.
Johnny, where are you? There's no answer. He's probably at his office. Perhaps I'd better go there. Bye.
Bye. Good luck.
Isn't that Mr. Lane's daughter?
It sure is.
Mr. Castle's office.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Where's your father?
My father's in Glasgow.
He's done it. When's he coming back?
I don't know. He was talking about coming over for a visit next year.
Next year?
Excuse me, but I'm looking for Mr. Martin Lane.
Quit? Martin Lane wouldn't quit this paper. He's indispensable, and he knows it. Who said he quit?
Pauline got it from the horse's mouth. His daughter, she's here. He's in Scotland.
Don't be ridiculous, Miss Gordon. What would he be doing in Scotland?
Probably sitting on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond fishing.
Very well. If that's the way he wants it, that's the way he's going to get it. Clean out his desk and send for Albert Marcus. I'll have a word with that young lady. You, janitor. You, janitor. Take that name off the door right now.
Yes, sir.
And as for you, young lady, you can take a message to your father. I hope he enjoys living in Scotland.
Oh, are you a friend of my father's?
Well, I thought I was.
Isn't Mr. Lane employed here anymore?
No?
Perhaps that's why he couldn't meet me at the airport. I'll try him at home.
Don't just stand there. Go clean your room. It's a mess. Folks will be back in a minute.
Oh, you must be Tiger.
Well, are you going to clean your room or no?
Coming.
Look at the mess. I stepped on 3 Paul Anka records just trying to get to the window.
Paul Anka?
If she's lost, she could have gone to the police.
Maybe she did. I'll call.
When you're through, I'd better call the office. JR probably thinks I'm halfway to Tahiti by now.
She's here.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, Richard. Come on in.
No, thank you. I just came to give you a message from Sue Ellen. She says to tell you she is crazy about my pin.
Sue Ellen?
I thought he was going to pin you, dear.
Yeah, so did I.
I'll call the police.
Never mind, dear. I'll do it.
Hello, everybody. I cleaned up my cousin's room.
That's nice, dear.
Missing persons, please.
What's cooking? Mrs. McDonald's wigged out. She's flipped. She thinks I cleaned... Holy moly! It's me! Francisco. It's I.
Kathy. Oh, Kathy.
Welcome, Kathy.
Oh, you look so much like Father.
Martin, it's amazing. Look at her. They look exactly alike.
I don't know if I can stand two of them.
I'm so worried about you.
I couldn't figure out what happened to you. Oh, I've had quite a time of it. First, I couldn't find you at the airport. Then I got lost in San Francisco. And then when I arrived here, a strange boy popped his head in and kissed me. Was he tall and handsome with dreamy eyes and totally terrific? I was so busy slapping him I didn't really notice. But it sounds like him. Is he yours? Well, he was. He's Sue Ellen's now. I'm so sorry.
Kathy, we're so glad to have you here. Come on in, dear. Sit down. Tell us about your trip. Where are your things?
Oh, right there.
Oh, they were there all the time. We didn't even see them.
Are you hungry? Would you like something to
Oh,
eat?
no, thank you. I've eaten.
Tomorrow I'm going to take you down to the office and show you around.
Oh, I'd like that. What work are you in?
I'm managing editor of the San Francisco Express.
I mean, what work are you in now?
I'm managing editor of the San Francisco Express.
I was up there. They were scraping your name off the door.
Don't be silly. They would. Kathy, what happened?
I went to the newspaper office, and someone asked me where my father was. And I said he was in Scotland. And then this man said he hoped he had a good time there. And then they started scraping your name off the door.
You've got to call JR and straighten it out.
Oh, no, sir.
Holy cow. She's only been here an hour, and already we've lost Richard and Dad's job.
Terribly sorry. Maybe I'm some kind of Jonah.
Oh, don't be silly. I've been wanting to take a holiday for years. You've given me my chance.
And I love doing my own housework. It keeps me slim.
And I can help her. I've been gaining a little weight lately myself.
And it's a good thing I found out how fickle Richard is.
So you see, you've really done us all a big favor.
Sure. You're the most exciting thing that's happened to this family in years. You're wonderful. All of you. That reminds me. I have some presents for you in my suitcase. Oh, Father sent you some pipes. I'll get them.
Oh. The finest briar pipes come from Scotland.
Martin, I'm so thrilled about her, I can't get over it.
Here they are.
Oh, those kind of pipes.
If you can't play them, I'll be happy to teach you. I played with the Royal Aberdeen Highlanders. Play something, please, if you like. I'm sorry. Let's do it again, all right? Ready? Go. You goofed again. Goofed? Yeah, messed it up. You know, snafu'd. Don't you speak any slang? I'm afraid not. You know what they say. Nexgiri fastest omnia.
Who says that?
It means it isn't necessary to know all things. You speak Latin. The only Latin I know is Paul Anka. What else do you do? Do you like to dance?
I like music. Father and I went to the opera quite often.
As a matter of fact, the night before I left Edinburgh, we went to see Johnny Skiki. Johnny who? Gianni Schicchi. You know. Oh mio bambino caro, mi piace bello. Hold it. You lost me way back on Bambino. I'll bring you up to date. Give me a week and I'll have you rocking the mashed potato. How is that translated? You don't know what it means to rock the mashed potato? Guy, it's like running into somebody from another planet. I feel as though I am from another planet. Everything is so different here, Patty. And so big and fast. It's a bit frightening. You'll get used to it, Kathy. I don't know. I've never been away from Father before. Don't sweat it. We'll take care of you. It's Father. You see, I've always looked after him. You have? Ever since Mother died, I've been Father's secretary and hostess and general amanuensis. How is that translated? I don't know if Father can get along without me. I don't know if I can get along without him. You'll take it here, Kathy. You don't know what a gas we're going to have. Do you have any idea what a weapon we have in our hands? What do you mean? Separately, we're two girls who have a few talents, just like anyone else. You're a brain, I like sports. You like opera, I like to dance. But together, we're really on the beam. On the beam, with it. We can be in two different places at the same time. Take prison. Teach says I'll probably flunk Latin. It's all Greek to me. But with you on the scene, I don't even have to know Latin. I'm not too hot in history, English, math, or home ec either. But Patty, that isn't honest. It is if we don't get caught. The logic of that escapes me, but the possibilities are quite interesting. Wild. Do you think we could really fool people, Patty? Let's find out. How? Any objections? Not in the least. I think I will descend below and inquire how Aunt Natalie and dear Uncle Martin are getting along. Am I interrupting, Aunt Natalie? Am I interrupting, Aunt Natalie?
Of course not, Kathy. We were just saying how wonderful your being here is going to be for Patty.
Yes, as a matter of fact, she could use a steadying influence.
Patty isn't as mature as you, dear.
She's a little flighty.
She's a three-wheeled monster.
Perhaps my being here is going to be an imposition on everyone.
An imposition? We've always wanted another daughter.
You have?
Yes. Now that we have you, well, our family's complete.
Is your room comfortable?
Yes, very.
Well, if it isn't, you just tell us. We'll ask Patty to trade with you.
Oh, no, I wouldn't think of it.
Well, you remember, this is your home now. Sometimes Patty can be a little selfish.
A little selfish.
Anyway, if there's anything of hers that you want, you just let us know.
Actually, I just came down to tell you how wonderful everything is. Excuse me. What happened?
It did work. Now, if you'll kindly keep your mature self out of my selfish way, I'd like to be alone.
Patty? Patty, did I do something to hurt you? Hi, folks. What's cooking? Hi, folks. What's cooking?
Must you use that slang, darling? I wish you'd try to talk a little more like Kathy. How are you two getting along?
Swell. She was just down here.
We had a heart-to-heart talk. I think it made an impression.
What'd you talk about?
You, mostly.
We want to do everything to make her feel at home here, Patty. We told her she's as much our daughter as you, that she can have anything she wants in this house.
Including your room.
You did.
Yes, we did. We want you to be very unselfish. Your clothes should fit her nicely.
Yeah.
Ross, can I talk to you a second? Ross, can you stand a shock?
Sure, Kathy.
You.
Certainly. You should have heard me needle Patty. Boy, a guy doesn't get a chance like that too often.
She hates me. I have to prove to her that I'm on her side.
I'd like to help you, but that's one place I've never been.
What to do? Yes, I do. Oh, Ross, I think I'm on the beam. Hi, Richard.
I can only stay a second.
Before you split, there's something I want to say to you.
Sue Ellen's very jealous. What is it?
This.
I'll get my pin back from Sue Ellen. Why did you clobber me?
I'll show you. Yell, Patty.
What?
Yell, Patty.
Patty?
Louder.
Patty!
Richard.
Holy cow, I've got a harem.
What are you doing here?
You called me? Well, she called me. Who called me?
I did. He's going to get his pin back from Sue Ellen. Oh, Kathy.
You're Kathy?
Catherine Margaret Rowan Lane of Glasgow.
Boy, are we gonna have fun.
Who's we?
Well, I mean, how am I gonna know who's who?
You'll know.
You realize this is the first time in 15 years that I've had a leisurely breakfast?
And it's all because of you, Kathy.
Well, it's sure nice not to have to go down to the office. I think I'll...
Why don't you have another leisurely breakfast?
Aren't you late for practice?
I'm going.
What are you girls going to do today?
We're going to dress in identical clothes, fix our hair alike, and go around the neighborhood and put everyone in shock.
I think I'll just take a look at the morning paper.
I have a feeling this is going to be the shortest retirement on record.
No, it's flat.
It's flat. It has no flavor. There's something missing.
Martin Lane,
That traitor.
he's the best managing editor in the country.
Who said so?
You did.
And what's he doing with his talent? Fishing his life away in Scotland.
And all because you made a few little changes in his editorials.
Well, after all, they were his editorials.
But you're the publisher. He had no right to walk out on you.
Yes, he did. Martin Lane's got integrity. He belongs back on this paper.
Yes, sir.
Miss Gordon, I loathe amateur psychologists.
Yes, Mr. Castle?
Cable our correspondent in Glasgow right away. Tell him I want Martin Lane tracked down right now.
Yes, Mr. Castle.
We're going to spend the rest of our lives playing in checkers.
Martin, dear, why don't you call J.R.?
No, sir, I'm having too much fun around here.
It was all a misunderstanding. J.R. thought you walked out on him and his feelings were hurt. Wouldn't do any harm just to call and say hello.
Well, I might just do that.
Hi, Mom.
I'll bet you did put the neighborhood in shock, Patty.
How do you know I'm Patty?
Now, cut that out. There's enough confusion around here.
Don't worry, Dad. I can tell them apart. Can't I, Kathy?
He has amazing perception for a child.
J.R. Castle, please. Martin Lane.
Just a minute, Mr. Lane.
Yes.
We've got Martin Lane.
Hold him on the line. We've got Martin Lane in Scotland.
Hello, Martin. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, J.R.
Sorry to disturb you in the middle of the night this way.
In the middle of the...
How are things over there?
Fine. How are things over there?
They're fine over here, too. Just fine. How long a vacation are you planning to take?
Vacation. Now, wait a minute.
Now, I don't want you to be stubborn, Martin. I need you back. The paper needs you.
What about my editorials?
Well, we'll discuss that when you return from Scotland. How soon can you get back?
He thinks I'm in Scotland. Well, I don't know, J.R. It's beautiful country over here. The heather's in season, and,
I can hear the bagpipes. Awful. All right, Martin, you can write anything you want, only just come back.
It's a deal. I'll be there in time to get out tomorrow's Bulldog edition.
Fine, Martin, fine. Have a good trip. Goodbye.
Goodbye, J.R.
Terrible overseas connection. He had to yell all the time.
Did you hear that? He's promised to quit messing with my editorial. And it's all because of you, Kathy. You're the most exciting thing that's happened to this family in years.
I only told you.